Oh, well, we're gonna go live. How about that?
Yeah, why not?
Live and international. I'll take myself off camera so I don't eat, my spaghetti in front of you. And
Well, yeah.
chips.
No,
Yeah,
no,
you
no.
just hear the Margot won't like it, the smacking and whatnot. Mm.
Oh no, Margot really enjoyed.
But I browned the ground beef. I also put the noodles in a thing as well in water, and did it all in the oven and built it up to heat for a while, and then let it sit.
So why those noodles sound so crunchy, Rex?
No, that's the chips for the salt. Yep.
Yeah, see,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
because Rex doesn't know how to cook noodles. People, uh, uh, um,
This is a new thing. Nothing says wholesome fun like the Bigfoot titty nipple slide.
whoa,
Looks more like King Kong though, but they say Bigfoot. So yeah,
that's definitely different.
yeah.
Um, wow.
And why are you gay? Gay and hairy. Sounds like a sitcom.
uh,
I love that uh, a certain someone was in the chat over there at Apex's, and I said, "Hey, you want to go stream?"
who? Where? When?
That would be Captain Finity. You know, he can't come in here and watch the stream.
Oh, oh.
Bad behavior has its consequences. I'm just saying.
Well, I mean, it is what it is, man. If you're gonna be a dick, you know.
Yeah. And who
I
wants to
mean,
be a dick?
exactly. I,
All right. I know you're not the sharpest tack right now. Like you said, it's been an off day, but do you know who this is?
hold on.
No, that's wrong. Oh, you haven't
Oh,
guessed yet.
wait,
Oh, go
wait,
ahead.
wait. I know I haven't guessed yet. Uh,
No, that's wrong too.
no, I have no idea who this
Olivia Newton John.
is. Is it?
Take a look.
Holy
Mm,
shit.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, dude. No, yeah, you got me on that one. I have
Probably
no.
pre-captain. She didn't have time for the captain
She.
back then. That was her in the early '70s. Yeah, looked a lot different, huh?
She's a cutie.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
yeah, I had no idea that was Lydia John.
How
Well,
dare you?
well, she dyed her hair blonde when she got,
Yeah.
popular.
How
And
Miss I have Miss how
all
dare
right,
you?
hold up, Rex. Bring that back
Okay.
up for a minute. I want to see
Which
my
one?
mama.
Olivia Newton John?
Yeah, I want to see my mama hot says about that
Okay. Uh yeah.
because I don't think it was just me not recognizing her. I think almost nobody would recognize.
Well, that's why I stuck it up there.
That's really.
That look like Olivia Newton-John to you?
If you didn't tell me, I probably wouldn't have.
Early '70s, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, she's a cutie. Don't get me
She's always
wrong.
had the blonde hair, so I know.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
throws you
but
off. That brunette, yeah.
yeah.
What's
Hmm.
her daughter's?
And did she have it cut real short when she was with the captain?
Oh,
I think she did. I thought she had her hair cut real short at that time.
Dude, Olivia Newton-John was never with Captain.
Oh, I'm thinking Captain and Tennille, aren't I?
Oh
Oh shoot, I'm sorry.
You're cross-referencing here, right?
Yeah, it's been a long time.
Oh, dude, I do that often.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, yeah. But yeah, even the wife was like, yeah, you wouldn't know that was Olivia Newton-John. Yeah. But she did she did the whole blonde hair thing for the whole time she was famous. So Jesus, that's a lot of text. Alright, sorry, Rex. I'm not trying to read all that. Bruh. Hello? Bruh. Rex has muted himself. Not real. Let's see how.
Oh shoot, I did read it to you twice and you didn't hear me.
No, you were muted, motherfucker.
Oh, well, that was a bust.
It's just
Do you
going.
know what movie this was from?
Rex has muted himself and not realized.
Yeah. No, I'm
No.
not reading all that.
Oh shit! No, what? This from a movie?
Yeah, it's from a movie, but I don't know which one. But yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Of course, this was the actress on the Jeffersons.
Oh, I thought it was Michael Obama.
No, okay. Shadowhawk's got to go. He's not up for this, obviously. Of course, I may not be either. Because I read this twice and I was on mute. Damn it. Okay. Here, let's try it a third time.
All right, one more
Greta
time.
Thunberg, sitting in first class on a fossil fuel powered electric train, eating tropical fruit, transported thousands of miles on a diesel powered ship, and everything wrapped in plastic made from fossil fuels. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And she hasn't got a clue. How dare she?
How dare you?
Yeah. She's 19 now and dangerous. You know, what can I say?
Piece of shit.
Yeah. Hey, here's the real Catwoman. Just saying. Real.
Oh.
Yeah.
Who's it?
The real Catwoman. Julie Newmar.
Is that Julie Newmar?
Yeah, it is. Probably back in the late 50s.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. She's always beautiful.
Yeah, Julie Newmar.
But another Catwoman we forget about was in a popular show.
Catwoman.
The Time Travel. Yeah. So the Catwoman of the Batman movie was in Time Tunnel before that. That's her in the middle.
Huh?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Look at that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
And you thought I was just hamming it up over there at Apex.
Yeah.
No. I was
just
getting material to show on here, and I thought
you were just
I'll
effing
share it
around,
on
right?
Apex's. Huh?
I said I thought you were just effing around.
Yeah. No, I was getting great material like this. Two recent, one recent 1992 Calvin Klein ad as opposed to 2022 Calvin Klein ad. Wow, and that guy's wearing a man bra. My God. Yeah. I'm sorry to ruin. Yeah. I'm not hungry anymore. Just saying.
Yeah, I was gonna have a snack. but I changed my mind.
That kind of ruined it. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, well, who wants to live forever? Now, here you go. Take a look at this. That's Farrakhan and Obama together, right? Which he denied ever taking a picture with him, right?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, he denied
Yeah,
every.
Farrakhan was actually is a prime suspect in the killing of Malcolm X because he
Well, yeah.
assumed power. Yeah,
Mhm.
but anyway, it says Trump with a man who met with a man who praised Hitler and calls Jews termites. Oh, just kidding. That was Obama. That's true.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn.
Yeah. It wasn't Trump.
Yeah.
It was Obama that said, or
Well, I mean,
Farrakhan. Yeah.
yeah, but people don't pay real attention, right?
You know who this was?
If
This is a
people
picture in
actually paid attention,
1893. Do you know who this is?
no fucking idea.
Joseph Stalin.
No shit.
Mm-hmm. In 1893.
Wow.
He would go on to kill more people in the 20th century than just about anyone. And it was his own people.
Oh yeah, yeah. He can. Yeah, he didn't give a fuck.
Mm. You talk about a tyrant and a bully. Somebody that was paranoid.
Wow, he looks like a normal fucking kid.
Yeah. Yeah.
Holy shit! It just goes to show you never know.
Can't go by looks. I
You
mean,
never
hell,
know. He's gonna
I've
grow up
had
to
you
be a
hanging around for
goddamn
months.
serial killer, man.
I know I've had you hanging around for months and you're pretty sus. Now, would you like to see the last?
Huh?
Would you like to?
I'm offended.
Well, you just how dare you get over it? Would you like to see the last Adventure Comics full size before they went to digest? It was a George Perez cover. This is the last full size issue.
Well, that's what George gets.
Dial H for Heroes. So the readers created the heroes and the villains, and they're fighting the Void. That's the last full size adventure comic before they went to digest size for 2 years, and then they canceled the title after 503 issues.
Right, and that's why they ended up canceling it, because they did Dial H for Hero and they had no ideas left.
Don't blame that on Dial H. Look, if you can't do an anthology that can be anything you want it to be and keep it going, there's something wrong.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, yeah.
I mean, and just put your most popular characters on it, when Avengers was falling down in the ratings, they did New Avengers and it was a big hit. They put like their most popular characters like Wolverine, Spider-Woman was a good one to put on there, Captain America, and it was a hit, and then they even messed with like Hawkeye and made him Ronan, and that's even been in the movies, of late.
Oh yeah.
That's Adventure Comics number 490 for those that would like a good George Perez cover and a historic cover, really. I think that's an underrated book.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here's another great George Perez cover from the time that DC was doing. These are all from November 26, 1981, by the way. So George Perez working for DC at this time. Here's World's Finest. where they're fighting someone that looks like Catman, but he's not.
Dude, look at that, though.
I think that's issue 276. Yeah, George Perez. Yeah.
I mean, that's just badass.
And then you have if it will advance. The heck? Maybe it won't advance while I'm. Oh, are you gargling?
No, I'm freezing. It's cold in here. Hold on a minute.
Another great Batman. The Beholder. Yeah, I think I have that one. He's a great looking villain going up against Batman. I think that's a Rich Buckler cover. Yeah, Dick Garagano on the inks. Yeah. Detective Comics number, I don't know. It's so small. I have to get my magnifier glass out. Let's hope it's in focus. I don't know. People that post these things should tell you. But another great Batman cover and a great looking villain. I don't know that he's, he might have been a one-hit wonder. I don't know, but. And All-Star Squadron. Yeah, I bought that. Number 6. Jerry Ordway cover.
Dude, that's one of the things I never understood. Back in the day, they never told you who the cover artist was.
Yeah. Well, now here it is. Oh, actually, this is Buckler and Ordway. So he did the inks. Yeah. But that's a Buckler cover. And I believe this is a Buckler cut. This is Buckler too, and Dick Garagano. Yeah, that's a good one. Detective Comics. Good stuff.
How about why did they never tell you who the cover artist was?
They did. I mean, on those, they were signed. Yeah.
Yeah, but on a lot of them, you can't find the goddamn signatures, dude. How many have we gone through?
Yeah. Oh, I know. Yeah.
The signature gets cropped out.
All right. You're not laughing enough. So we I have to look at this. It scares the hell out of that one guy. And then she smacks him in the face. Look. He's like, oh, what the?
Oh, okay. Wow. Well, she wasn't putting up with no shit.
Oh.
Wow.
Made me laugh so hard. Oh, here you go. 1892 poster. Do not vaccinate. Vaccination.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Oh, how the message has changed.
Wow. That's pretty crazy.
This is a Panther chameleon.
Oh.
Wow.
Cute.
Do not shave your beard. Do not shave your beard. That's my advice. That's an inside joke for some of you that might have saw today's broadcast. All right, check this out. 102 years old. She goes to blow out the candles and her dentures fall out. Her uppers. At least it didn't go in the cake. So you got a good laugh. I mean, at 102, you need to laugh at something, right? Actually, there was a guy that I went to church with that had dentures, and he was praising God up there at the altar. Now, I didn't see this, but his dentures went sliding across the carpet.
Wow.
And we had a Thanksgiving thing, and he was sitting right next to me. We were playing games at Thanksgiving in the sort of kitchen, and his dentures fell out on the table that time too.
Probably
denture humor. We're not above denture humor here. Check out this giant snapping turtle. My gosh. Blow that up.
But it is a little cranky. Do you guys see inside of its mouth? Oh, it's starting to get heavy. See inside its mouth, that little worm? That's how it lures in fish or, I mean, really fish, whatever is swimming by. So
I
I
gotta go, brother.
All right, Shadowhawk. Sounds good.
Yep. You have a good night, bro. I gotta go.
You too.
I'm drunk.
Tapped out. All right. Well, thanks for coming in, brother.
We doing coffee in the morning or no?
Yeah, what let's see, it'll be Sunday. You want to sleep in, of course, so because it's 2:00 now. You want to do like a 9:00 or what?
Yeah, that works for me.
Is that gonna be enough time for you? Because we can
Yeah,
do it
yeah.
later. Okay,
No,
9:00.
No,
Okay.
9 o'clock's good.
Okay. You better
All right.
check with mama.
All right, love you,
Sounds-
brother. See
sounds
you in
good.
the morning.
Have sweet dreams. Have a good one. Hey, if you're drunk, you're drunk, you know. It's kind of like what do they say? Say when. Yeah. On Tombstone. Say when. All right. Let's see. We got anything else to share? Anything else to share? Full on spaghetti. That's what I need to call that. Full on spaghetti. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I need to call it. Because that is some full on goodness. For sure. For sure. Yeah, a lot of postings of Blondie for some reason. I don't know. We like some Blondie around here. Oh my God, I'm so retro. Yeah. What am I doing? Streaming at 2 a.m. in the morning? Well, I just felt like, Shadowhawk had a little left in him. We went longer on Apex's channel than what I thought. Well, he had a little bit more than what I thought he had, Oh, got 20 minutes out of him. 20 minutes of great humor. He's a great guy, great co-host. Some things just work out in life, It's a great pairing, I think. What else interesting I have to share? Going to print soon. Very, very happy about this. This is the Brazilian soccer team. Yeah, 1992, I think. Kind of looks like a vagina. I'm just saying. What else I got? No, the Bat Pole Lift, Molly Hatchet. Oh yeah, this was cool. Boris Karloff in makeup. I've never seen this particular one. I mean, look how thin he is. He was an unknown silent film star. At this time, this role made his whole career. We were talking about that earlier today with Boris Karloff passed up the role of, or Bela Lugosi rather, passed it up and they passed it on to a silent, relatively unknown silent film star, or not star, but actor, Boris Karloff. And ultimately that would come back to bite Bela Lugosi in the butt, because Boris Karloff became more famous. I still say if Bela Lugosi had taken the Frankenstein role, we wouldn't have known any different. I mean, the look of the creature would have been a lot different, because Bela Lugosi did later take the role of Frankenstein, and he didn't really make a good looking Frankenstein. today on the 27th, 55 years ago, almost as old as I am. I just turned 57 on the 2nd. 55 years ago, the Beatles released the album Magical Mystery Tour. 55 years ago today. Amazing. I am the walrus, cuckoo, cuckoo. Yeah. Doing the Beatles doing creative things. Magical Mystery Tour. The Fool on the something flying blue day way. Your mother should. Oh, these are all. I am the walrus. Oh, okay, so those are the songs. Strong Strawberry Fields Forever's on there. Penny Lane. Hello, Goodbye. Yeah, all those I know. Yeah, good album. I mean, if you like the Beatles. Yeah. I've seen this actor. You know, he was in Babylon 5 as sort of a techno mage. He was in Bonanza, so many different things. And he was also the voice of Mr. Freeze. Pretty neat. I think he's passed away now, but yeah, you used to see him in a lot of roles, Native American Indians, and just the typical sort of shoehorn roles back in the day. An interesting, versatile actor, though. Yeah, everybody hates my modern art, and there's only a couple people watching. I think I might be one of them. I'm not even sure if I'm watching my own stream. It doesn't matter. I can throw up a little Jackson Pollock. Yeah, it's a little small, but I, you know, what do you get out of that? Well, I get a lot out of that, but you really any kind of art you need to see in person. I've seen oh, this was cool. This is almost like a octopi tentacle, a staircase. That's pretty wild. That took some work to build that. Very cool. Very cool. I don't know who's streaming tonight. Who I'm streaming in. Sometimes you have to do it a little bit. Let's see. Share some things here. Opium Den. We'll pass that up. Shay. Glen Tepe from Southern Turkey. Now that I guess we'll show this if you've never seen it. Man, this is a place that was found almost like the Dead Sea Scrolls by a farmer. I think he kind of dug up around a stone and it revealed this place eventually. Now they're really uncovering more and more of it. I really think that this was after flood, after, you can date it back to about the time of Noah. It's not far from Mount Ararat. It has carved in all these columns that are tons and tons, almost like Stonehenge. Smaller, but all carved with animals, and kind of makes sense, all the animals left the ark and everything. Interesting site. The first I knew about this was on Ancient Aliens. They always visit places like that and try and anybody know who this is? 21 years old. Obviously colorized, probably tinted back in the day. 21 years old. Winston Churchill. That is Winston Churchill. Once you know the name, it's like that was in 1895. 1895. He fought in World War One, so he was prepared by World War II. He had already seen war. Again, happy birthday to Jimi Hendrix, born on this day in 1942. Jimi Hendrix left us way too quickly. They're doing some kind of mashups. I don't know exactly what. Some kind of amalgamated mashups over there at Marvel. This one, not Lightning Bolt. I don't know. I guess he's saying Smash. I guess this is maybe they're a DC crossover. This is maybe like Shazam and She-Hulk and Hulk combined. He says Smash in the Lightning Bolt, transforms him. I don't know. I'll show that again here in a minute with another one. Here it is. I did like this Tiger Shark, Black Panther, and Aquaman mashup, and Maelstrom, Mira, and Storm mashup. But yeah, that sort of Tiger Shark Panther mashup is pretty cool. I wonder if they're going to do a amalgamated thing. Aquaman as well. Yeah, he's underwater. I guess the belt there. Yeah, it's neat to do mashups. It really is. Come up with different variants. If if they're viable looking characters, you can always do like a parallel Earth story or something fanciful with it. Maybe they get into a transporting like device and come out different for a while. I don't know. Make your own story around it. I like the amalgamated characters, especially back in the day. I think they could do a lot more with it than what they've done, for sure. I'm surprised Citizen's not in here. Citizen's usually a late night streamer, does some wonderful content over there on his channel. Usually he drops the stuff late at night. Actually streams it live, I think, with music and or premieres it, I guess. But it's hidden messages and famous company logos. I hate clicking on stuff like that when it's articles. Ooh, Chinese crocodile lizard. Wow. I'll probably never leave the borders of the United States, so it's pretty neat to be able to see these exotic animals and stuff. Could be harmless, could be deadly poisonous. What do I know? Not going to China, not of my own free will. Not anytime soon, anyway. Hopefully, unless we're all deported, right? It could happen. Just saying. Yeah. Hammer Glamour. Yeah, Hammer Glamour. Yeah. I had some beautiful women in the Hammer movies. One of them was Raquel Welch. Yeah. I might as well show it. It's kind of small. She's up there in the right-hand corner. Ursula Andrews down there at the bottom right-hand corner. She went on to be a Bond girl. Yeah, just some wonderful, wonderful, beautiful women with the Hammer horror films. I need to watch some more Hammer horror. I just have not seen their whole canon of things, of their movies. So I hope everyone has a great Sunday. Wow. A family in Sarasota, Florida heard a noise at their front door, and this is what they found. Wow. Crocodile, alligator there kind of climbing the door. The cat's just kind of sitting there like, yeah, you wish. Wow. I don't know if I would go out and rake the leaves the next day after seeing that. I guess you call people to come collect the thing. I have seen, while spraying at night, I have seen like armadillos in the front yard and stuff. And I'm like, yeah, those people are inside and they have no clue what's digging up their yard outside right now. It's kind of funny. Al Sharpton once incited an anti-Jew race riot in Crown Heights and got a Jewish teen killed. Yeah, he's a real winner. He's lost a lot of weight. There he is with our vice president. Idiots. Real idiots. And more idiots. Yeah. That guy's a huckster, I tell you. Well, I'm a reverend. Here's a true story. I was working at Lighthouse Bookstore. In fact, my mother back in the 60s and my great aunt worked there as well when it was in a different locale. I've told this story before, but when I got the job, I said, hey, I got the job at Lighthouse Bookstore. And my mother said, I used to work there. And she said, just a minute. She went into a room and got a picture. I still have that picture up on my mantelpiece of my mother and aunt behind the Bible counter. Anyway, I was working there. What was my story? Al Sharpton. Yeah. There was a gentleman and he was coming in. This is when cassettes were the thing, right? We had music and he was supposedly a minister, taught the gospel somewhere, I don't know if he's a preacher or what. I don't know. He was this, how do I say this? Well, he looked a lot like Obama and Sharpton. Okay. Which I'm just saying, some culture rubs off on you, in his case. But we suspected him of, he would take a cassette, pawn a cassette, go into the bathroom, slice it open with a razor blade and take the cassette out and then come back out and put the music box back. He did this 3-4 times before we caught on. And we saw him do it the last time he did. And he was up at the counter and he says, leave. The owner said, leave and never come back. And he says, but I'm a minister. And I'm like, if you're a minister, and sure enough, in less than a year, he actually went to prison on a grape charge, grape, like the fruit. Yeah. Grape charge. Yeah. That's what it was. Yeah. So I don't care what people call themselves, like Reverend Sharpton calls himself a reverend. He's not preaching anybody got any gospel except I'm going to get mines, I'm going to get mines. I think it was him. It was either him or the other guy up there. They'll take your pick. I mean, they don't pay taxes. But he had parked his car there. And of course they charge you in the city, in New York or Washington to park your car. And he hadn't paid for like 6 years. 6 years. And he got sanctioned for that or something, stuff he was doing. And when he left, he had a standing applause when he left. So, it's almost impossible if you're on the left aisle of things to ever get in trouble about anything. It's pretty sad, actually. But though, like Tombstone, there'll be a reckoning. There's a day of reckoning coming. Me TV Giants, yeah. Captain Alonzo P. Tucker himself. Yeah, I saw this actor. This is a good picture of him too. I saw this actor on Bonanza recently. He played a bad guy went up against Little Joe. Never cross a Cartwright. Say that 10 times real quick, early in the morning. Never cross a Cartwright. Never cross a Cartwright. Okay, enough of that. Woo. Whew. Man, wore out just from saying it a couple times. But yeah, great entertainment, man. Go back and watch some of the old stuff, stuff you haven't seen in a while. And you know what? There was episodes, like I say, that had Leonard Nimoy and that gentleman that you used to see all the time in TV, and just some great episodes with some great actors, great storylines. You got to, I think, on that collection, you got to hear some of the origin and backstory of like every one of his sons, and some of the background of Lauren Green, the father, as well. So, and every one of them had Adam, Little Joe, and Haas in there. So it was like the actors that started out with the series, which Adam, he left in, if that's correct in the bio, he left in like 1965. That was early. But I remember Adam. I thought he did I'd like to see just how many episodes he actually played a Bonanza before he was replaced. And of course, Haas, he died in like 1973, I think it was, or 71, in the early 70s. And he was probably the most popular character. Yeah, I mean, here's that same actor again in another role. He played good bad guys, had a very distinctive voice. Let's see if it says his name here. That's me TV again. While the man himself, Albert Salmi, Salmi, left a lot to be desired. I really enjoyed him as an actor and his appearances on the Irwin Allen TV shows and his performance on the classic TV or Twilight Zone episode Execution. Okay, so that was him in the Twilight Zone. Albert Salmi. Yeah. Oh, cool. Infinity Incorporated, Infinity Inc., number 16, 1985. Original comic art, Todd McFarlane, first Mr. Bones appearance. A lot of people don't know that Todd McFarlane started out with the DC book, Infinity Inc., and you can see a lot of designs. See his cape there. He was trying to wow them with his design because he was covering up for his lack of anatomy and his inadequacies, let's say, with designing comic book pages. And so they were really, and I bought these off the stands when they came out. I don't know if I had this particular one. But yeah, Infinity Inc. was an interesting, I'm not sure if Roy Thomas wrote that, or I'm not sure who wrote Infinity Inc. at this time, but yeah, a very young Todd McFarlane, straight out of graphic design school. And he tried, like this page shows, and I know it's small there, I apologize for that, but he tried to, I've seen a documentary, him talking about this time. He tried to wow them with his design of the page layout, designing interesting looking pay, and it worked for him. Definitely worked for him. Because people just didn't really, pay attention that much. I mean, it got the job done. He turned it in on time. But Rob Liefeld, when he did like his Hawk and Dove series, he was so late with issues and stuff. It's amazing he ever really kept in comics, because he was just Todd McFarlane, though, I think turned everything in on time, and it was a stretch for him when you're first starting out and you're trying to get everything out. Wow, this is Durst. Wow, she's looking like a little heftier now. Little Mary Jane. Good thing Peter Parker didn't get with her. I mean, she's going to turn out, not that she looks bad, but she used to be a little slip of a girl. You remember her, very young actress on Interview with an Vampire with Tom Cruise? Heck yeah. Here's another beautiful woman, Monica. Oh, yeah. Very nice. Very nice. I don't know about her acting abilities. I've not really seen that much or anything with her in there, but yeah, as far as looks, yeah, beautiful. Monica Bellucci, I guess. I guess she's Italian actress. Sure, others know more than I do about her, but very lovely. Are you ready for winter and the snow and the ice and the cold and the moisture? And are you ready for all that? I don't know. I don't know that I am. I think we're going to have a pretty good winter, but wow, China right now, people are lining up to take daily routine COVID tests under police supervision. Health authorities are now carrying some serious weapons just in case. Wow. Yeah. Coming to America. Yeah. Well, it won't come to America because we have guns. We have a lot of guns. We have more guns than we do people. Guns don't kill people. People kill people. It's the misuse. There was a guy I remember was killed with a hammer blow to the head. Oh yeah, I talked about my error Thor recently. Here was a color error on a Fantastic Four, where like the orange, palette or whatever. I mean, their skin tones and even the thing are green. Yeah, that's a good one to look for. Yeah, I need to add that. I need to add one of those to my collection before it goes. Shoot, but one in good shape like that, who knows? It might be $1,500. A lot of money. I wish they would have, said something more about it. John Buscema cover. But yeah, that Thor, that was pretty neat. I'll have to get that graded and put a note in there. That it's a misprint of color. They might even miss that, when you have to explain these things to these graders. And I'll go with CBCS. I'll never go CGC. Never go with CGC for a lot of reasons. I'm anti-CGC grading. Shadowhawk is anti-slabbing at all, but if you're going to leave hundreds or potentially thousands of dollars on the table, I agree with Chuck Rosansky that I've seen him on YouTube in documentaries and stuff talking about having things graded and his opinion on it. And he says, yeah, if it's a key book, you're leaving money on the table, not having it pressed and slabbed. I agree with him. He's the proprietor of Mile High Comics. You can bet, if I won the lottery or something, which I don't play the lottery, I don't believe in doing that. But, came into some money, some real money. That's what I would do. I'd probably go for about a month, depending on how much money I got, I'd probably go up there for about a month and get a shopping cart and go just to the dollar section. My gosh, he's got a quarter to $500,000 comics up there. That's a bunch of comics to go through, even if there's multiples. That's a long ride. But I would stay up there a while, and he would definitely get a few thousand or tens of thousands of dollars from me. Oh yeah, I do some fill-ins of my collection. You bet, especially at the dollar rate. But now he has other stuff up there as well. Some of his stuff's pretty pricey, and I just can't get over this picture of Madonna. I mean, what the hell, man? Seriously, that's Madonna today? Like a virgin. Hey. Yeah. Of course, she came out recently that she was gay. Yeah, I just think you're gender confused, or you're just saying that, or, I mean, good luck with, just good luck with those looks. I'm sorry. I mean, you kind of let it go, girl. Just saying. I'm being too critical. Too critical. Yeah. Let's see who we can guess who this is. I know who it is because I saw her looking about the same with pink hair when she came out talking about that she was gay recently. Yeah, she's probably bi. I saw a thing where they're supposed to be like buff women on Twitter today, where they were lifting weights and stuff, had really refined bodies, and a bunch of them were women in drag with breast mixed in with the women. And I'm like, yeah, you can't even I mean, muscles like that on a woman, yeah, I'd be very sus about that. I mean, you need to know a little bit about difference between male and female anatomy, or you might wind up with something that yeah, you wouldn't even take home to mama. Just saying. I better get off here before I get in trouble, right? I don't know. Just a quick stream. Finish some awesome spaghetti. I mean, showed it on Apex's. I was still eating it when I came on here. Yeah, I mean, I put in a metal bowl. I put in the ground beef, and I cooked it. Yeah, I needed to thaw it out. Actually, it was hamburger patties. It was about the same difference of that and buying like a 3-pound chub. So I went ahead and I bought the hamburgers, and I think I took out like 6 hamburgers, which would be about 1 pound, I think. Something like that. It was close enough to make some spaghetti. And had last part of some organic noodles that I needed to do away with. So I put that in another metal bowl in the oven and slow cooked it with water. Let them soften up, and then I would turn it off during the day, and it would go down in temperature from 300 to low. And then I turned it back on and got it back up to heat again for a little bit, and then let that ride as I took a nap. And then when I got up and started streaming with Apex, I turned the oven back on and to basically heat it up. Now, I did take out I was checking on things from time to time to make sure the water didn't dissipate, which it didn't. Had enough in there for all that. And that the noodles were right. First time I checked on it, they were undercooked. They were softened up, but they were undercooked. I rinsed the meat off, the hamburger meat, got kind of like the blood drippings and everything out of it, and a lot of the grease. And at a certain point, after I didn't overcook it or anything, but it was thoroughly cooked, or maybe just I don't want to say tad undercooked. It was probably edible at that point for sure. But I put the spaghetti sauce over it and kind of mixed that in, and gave it a good covering. I don't think I mixed it in. Actually, I think I just put it on top. And then the last stage was to kind of heat it up again and just strain the water off the noodles and mix the noodles in with the meat. And yeah, I mean, it had just distilled down enough to where it didn't look like really, really red sauce. tasted great. I didn't have to put cheese with it. That was some good spaghetti. That was almost like we got in the school. So, if you take a little bit of time cooking things, especially long term, like in a slow cooker or an oven like that, oh yeah. I mean, some of the best spaghetti that I've ever made. Really good. I didn't have to add any cheese, although I had it. And the reason I made that, wanted to make that, because I do try and prepare meals. Uh, you know, what do I have in the cupboard? What can go with that and complement, so that I can kind of watch what I'm spending, along the way. Which I sold 3 new acetate pieces, production pieces recently to another client. So I'm excited about that. That was about $150 more. Uh, Coming off the heels of 2 big orders, a $600 order, and I haven't even calculated up this last order that I've put together, but need to wrap up and mail off Monday. So yeah, I probably should go and get this other order of 3. I haven't even checked eBay to see. I still have eBay open here. Of course, I've got too many tabs open. Let me just update this. He did buy a big one. Big ones are a little bit harder to ship off. Definitely. He bought a Batman 247 Ernie Chan cover. I guess I could bring it up and show you what I'm talking about, right? Because these are going to be going out the door. They're going to be gone. I will no longer have them. Where is that eBay? There it is. There it is. Okay. So we bring that up, and yeah, it's way small. So I will embiggen that. Just give me a second. $69.99. Yeah. So this is Ernie Chan. And that's not really a good scan. You see that dottage there? That's not on the original, I don't believe. Or maybe it's super high scan. Maybe it needs to be shot down some, but yeah, kind of Lady Death like. But Batman, Ebal, it's in Portuguese up here. Number 12 from Ebal Publishing. For Brazil, 100% authentic, huge in size. All right, let's back up here, see what else was sold. Yeah, I sold a Shazam. This is another large piece, 100-pager, probably done for one of the archives. Probably, this is a newer one. World Color used to work for World Color Printing. Here it is in color. Meet TV's newest superstar. 100 pages for only 60 cents. So about 1974, 75 cover. Yeah. Pride, envy, greed, hatred, selfishness, laziness, avarice, I think, jumping off the pillar there. The 7 deadly sins of man. Yes. So I sold that one. Let's see what else. Oh, okay, Shazam. Yeah. I was really surprised that other client didn't buy this one. But another guy did. You can see the DC bullets just circle because it would have been printed in different. I did these scans a lot when Kinko's was around. I had all this production art, and I made 200 and about 260 or 50 scans. I don't know. Some of them come out kind of dottage like this. I don't know if they can be kind of shot down or something. I do want examples of these. Some of the dialogue's missing because it was done in, this is a Ross Andru, Dick Garagano cover. Garagano, however you say his name. Here it is in color. I try and get the actual books. Somebody stamped little 20 cents or something over the DC bullet there. So that would be in blue. The dialogue would have been in red. That's missing. often that is on the different plates. You have missing dialogue or artwork because it's in another color. I sold a 2006 Matt Wagner piece here. I know there's some glare there. Batman Monster Man. And this is all done in red. You'll see it here in a minute. This is sort of a monotone Batman piece. Newer piece. Newer piece, as you can say, June, number 6, June 2006. There it is in color. Matt Wagner. He did Grendel. He's done some Batman. Wonderful retro looking logo. Kind of the animated logo with Batman there. That could have been done a little different, I think. Little mini series they did. Excuse me. Throat getting a little dry there. Let's see. What else did I sell? What else did I sell? Oh, wow. Oh, I like this book. I would have liked to got this from my friend. Look at this. He sold this for like $200, and it's worth $200. It's in great condition. Rocket Kelly #2. I remember when he bought this. Sort of a Buck Rogers, Flash Gordon type ships. There's Punchy and Sue. Rocket Kelly and Horses of Doom and the Puppeteer, the eerie plot, adventure, mystery humor. There's Rocket there, sort of aviator. 10 cents. Look at the condition of this. A little rounded corner up there. But I mean, you know, fairly clean copy. It's worth $200, folks. How many people bought this freaking thing and kept it in and you could have this pressed. Might have some minor migration of rust on that staple. That's the major thing with this. I you know, very minor to the paper there. It's mainly on the staple, but eventually those staples will snap. Here's the back with Shazam or Captain Marvel. Yeah, look at there. Yeah, Junior and Hoppy subscription thing on the back, and it's a subscription for Mechanics Illustrated. It's not even touting the comics. Some pictures here you can see inside, very clean white pages, or you know, off white. I mean, oh, what year? What year? Oh, 1945. 1945, right in the middle. Yeah, there's the close-up of it, yeah. And he cuts off no, that's me cutting it off. Volume 1, number 2, yeah. I don't know how many issues of Rocket Kelly came out, but yeah, great looking book. It's well worth. Where are you going to replace that with? $200. That's a steal. You know, if you collect Golden Age books. So that's a good sell for my friend. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, I showed these the other day. Another Action comic that was cover that was real close that I sewed. Again, the dots. Not a very good scan, really. It's a high quality scan, but it really doesn't appear. It's more solid in the original. This is Ross Andru and Dick Garagano. There's Supergirl in the corner. Action Comics number 502, 040 center. See, no DC Bullet, just and then whatever was in there, just different color. It's not on the plate, but yeah, interesting stuff. Interesting stuff. Glad to make those sales, especially with Christmas coming up. I don't really buy that much Christmas. I'm going to buy some Christmas candy now all year long. Early part of the year, I bought some armor. Got a great deal. I wasn't expecting this. Somehow I had some money and was going into the grocery store And they had this whole big display of Armor beef sausage, right, in long tubes, $5 a piece. I said, that's a steal. And with food's going to be going up and stuff. Kept it in my Christmas closet. And then I said, eventually, I need to just put these in the freezer. So now I have all of them in a freezer except one that I'm currently eating on. So I'll give those out, and my brother and his sons will take them to the duck blind, and they have a hot plate down there. And early in the morning when it's cold and they're waiting for the ducks to come in, they'll make them some breakfast. They'll fry up some of that Armor beef sausage. So usually give them some of that for Christmas. Basically edible stuff the last year or so. I used to give different gifts and stuff out, but I've kind of stopped that. I mean, I've kind of weaned back on that. I think the 1 year I just didn't have that much, and it really depends. I buy Christmas all year long. I've been very fortunate in the past years to get some pecan pressed. Took pecan shells, and this guy made these ducks, these wooden ducks. Gave them to my brother, and he's like, these are great. And one rode off his leg into the floor and broke. I'm like, oh God. He said, these are worth a lot of money. I'm like, yeah, tell me about it. I could sell these for, I don't know, at least $100 a piece, maybe on eBay. But I'm giving them to you because you like ducks. You can put them down there in your office at the farm or at home. And, I appreciate my brother. He was, before I started school, and he kind of got uppity and kind of, oh, I'm older than you, playing the big brother, and I don't care for my little brother anymore. We were best of friends. He was my hero. Why aren't you over with us, Rex? Are you over on VIX? I don't know. I really just decided to stream. But I'm wrapping it up over here, so I'll come over. Just blathering on as usual. But yeah, my brother was my hero. So, and still my hero. I love my brother. We're adopted. We look nothing the same. Our personalities are different. Our work ethic's different. Our everything's different about us. But we have those early memories, and had two of the greatest parents in the world. And I don't care what anybody says. Salt of the earth. So, yeah, just talking about it, family, and we got together. That was really a boost to me, whether we would have done it or not, but it was a boost to me to see that they're making the effort. Yes, we're over at Vic. See you soon. Okay. Yeah, it's not all about views. Yeah, that made me feel good that just because my mother sold her house and she's in a nursing home or a nursing facility across from me, which she's actually about 5 minutes, well, not even 5 minutes now, a couple minutes away. Takes me a couple minutes. I can be, I guess it's about the same distance by the time that she was at her house. Because by the time you walk the facility to get down there to where she's at, it's, from the parking lot. The drive's not that far, but by the time you get to her room, you've probably been about 4 or 5 minutes, depending on how quickly you walk. The parking lot's not that big, so you don't have to park miles and miles away. I hate that. But yeah, we, got together for Thanksgiving for pizza. That's all we needed to do. It was great. Got to see my nephew's son again, which is about grown, and she's got another one on the way. She's due right before Christmas again. But yeah, I've been in a holiday festive mood, and just thinking about family right now kind of warmed my heart to think about my brother. Think about family. Think about treating yourself during this time. Don't have any money, look around the house and clean, just clean. I cleaned a little spot in the kitchen. I was like, that looks good. I need to do some more of that. When things are organized, I don't know, it just helps. And I'm always disorganized, but if I'm going to run a successful campaign, my ducks need to be in an order. So, it'll do me some good. Well, we've been going for about an hour and 10 minutes. I want to thank everybody that did come in. Fanta was the only one that chimed in, but I know she wasn't the only one watching because I see the little number up there. So I hope you enjoyed the content. I imagine some people are probably listening late at night, just don't want to participate, or maybe on a device where you can't type in. I fully understand. But if you can hit the like button, and if you're not subscribed to the channel and you like the content, I'm not twisting anybody's arm about it. We have a lot of fun on this channel. At least I hope we do. I know I do. And I hope we can pass on some of that, especially during the holidays, to you. I wish all of you only the best, and keep collecting, and we shall see you soon. Next time will be 9 o'clock. No rush. 9 o'clock Sunday. Tomorrow. I mean, today. Yeah, the thing. Yeah, be 9 o'clock Sunday. So, few hours. We'll do another stream, a little wake up stream, a little coffee stream. Then, of course, 4 o'clock Central every day, 5 o'clock Eastern, 4 o'clock Shadow Show. Maybe Shadowhawk will be well rested and not so inebriated this time. Well, anyway, take care.